What's going on, guys? This is Ryan from Team Arsenal, back with another video, and today we'll be covering my top 5 budget options for this current format. Now, keep in mind, these will be in a specific order, because I feel like the ones that are stronger are going to be at the top, but most of these decks should be around the $100 range, so you start adding on more cards to it. Now, starting off with number 5, we have Zodiac. Yes, Zodiac is still around. Yes, it's still being played. Zeus Turbo still gets you there. Now, the thing is, the actual main deck itself is pretty cheap. You add in hand traps, you can add in traps, whatever you feel comfortable with. But you also have to keep in mind, you do need to get those Zeuses as well. And the Zeuses are around, the cheapest ones I believe are around $16 to $20 each. And so you need like 2 or 3 of those. So keep that in mind. But everything else is dirt cheap for this deck. You can build it any way you feel comfortable with. But most people I've seen actually use hand traps and stuff, the generic stuff to stop the rest of the meta. Now, moving on to number 4. We have Virtual World. Now, not Brave Virtual World like that. I'm talking about pure Virtual World. Yes, pure Virtual World can still be played with your Chuches, with your monsters, your Shinshins, your Jujus, your whatever you want to call them. You can add those into your deck as well, because they're all pretty much around the same price, just like with Zoo, but probably a little bit more expensive than Zoo. But the thing is, you can keep in mind your extra deck might start costing more. Like cards like M7, Charge Warrior, and all them, they're probably pretty cheap, but you start getting around your negations and stuff like Ultimate Zokin, and them might be a little bit more expensive, but it still should be all around the $150 range. Now, moving on to number 3, we have Eldritch. Yes, Eldritch, that Eldritch. Now, the thing is, the deck itself, the actual core, is pretty cheap. Pretty cheap. You can get all of the deck from Maximum Gold El Dorado. They're all around, I believe, less than $5 each per card, so it should be dirt cheap, like I said before, and you just add on from there. Now, the thing is, though, the build that's usually topping is the Brave variant, but the thing is, you can try to play out the zombie variant, whatever case may be, and just start off with the actual Eldritch itself. Now, moving on to number 2, we have Fluorite. Now, Fluorite is probably the best you're gonna get as far as a stun player. If you don't want to play the meta and you just absolutely hate it, this is probably the best way you can go. The thing is, though, this is also one of the most expensive decks in the whole entire list, because this deck requires either Prosperities or Extravagances, which Extravagances is your budget option. Your extra deck is not required, so you can just basically throw anything in there. But the Extravagances are at least $20 each. You need 3 of those. And you also need a Ryza, which unfortunately is around the $40 to $50 range. But the thing is, you can play around it if you choose to do so, though I would not advise it. So this deck is definitely one of the ones that's actually pushing that 150 range. But for your money, this is definitely worth it. This is one of the hottest decks out right now, and you're looking to play stun at the best possible tier you can, this is it. And then finally, moving on to number 1, there's no surprises. This is my personal go-to, Sky Strikers. Yeah, Sky Strikers are actually pretty cheap to get right now, especially when you're talking about the extra deck, the main deck, etc. Pretty dirt cheap stuff. The thing where it gets expensive is, of course, when you add in your hand traps, your Mystic Mines, or your droplets, whatever the case may be, whatever you want to add to actually put as your defenders in the deck, that's when it gets expensive. Also, keep in mind, most variants, if you're playing a pure variant, most variants are playing a Halki Firebrax, a Selene, and a Axis Kotalker in the extra deck. So if that's the route you want to go, keep in mind you might have to get those as well. But that's not necessarily mandatory to get those. You can play it without them. Though it's kind of preferred. At least get the Axis Kotalker. Like, you could probably do Axis Kotalker, Dark, and a Unicorn. That's option as well. But guys, I tried to make this video quick, just so you guys know what you can work with here. Any other budget options out there that you guys know of, leave in the comment section below. Remember, like, share, comment, subscribe. It's been Ryan from Team Arsenal. Peace, and have a great day.
Hi guys, it's Bunny from Team Arsenal. As always, thank you for watching our videos, and always remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys. Bye.